What's up, everybody? Doc Dark 185. There's levels to this. All right, so I had to make this video because my last video got some really good comments. Okay, some really good comments. Go ahead and read them if you want to. Okay. So when I come on here, I talk to you guys and I tell you that I want feedback, right? This is literally a conversation. That's why I'm making this channel. I want to be able to talk to people about gaming. It's really all it is, right? I'm not really trying to blow up, make money, none of that stuff. I just want people to talk to about gaming, right? Because nobody else in the real world understands, right? Regardless. So I mentioned skill based matchmaking and how I thought that it was fine, right? Like I didn't see a big problem with it. Okay. And I wanted people to comment and change my mind, give me their perspective, tell me why I was wrong or I wasn't seeing it the way that they saw it. And I got that, okay? Specifically two people left some really good comments, pretty long, actually three left some really good comments, pretty long, everything, like you can actually read them, okay? I replied with one back and forth and stuff, just asking questions. And look, man, I, I can admit when if you prove a point to me and you prove it convincingly, that's like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I can admit it. And this is what I'm gonna tell you. My biggest deal or my biggest gripe with the skill-based matchmaking is that I saw a whole bunch of really good players complain about it. So these really good players got in my comments and explained to me why it's unfair to them. And I got it. Okay. It makes sense. I got it. It makes sense. To put the icing on the cake, I went ahead and started playing again on the PS4. Now, I know I told you guys that on PC I'm like level 136 and on PS4 I thought I was level 46. I'm not. I'm like actually level 14. So it's like really low. Okay, 'cause I barely play on the PS4 on my account. So I started playing on it again, and I told you about that one day where I played 5 games and won 2 out of the 5. Okay, now that must have been a fluke because when I went back and I played on PS4, this is the frustration that I felt. Okay, now again, I've played the game plenty of times. I've played on PC. I'm not good by any means. I'm not even close to like these guys in the comments that got like a kill to death ratio of like 3.4. That's like ridiculous to me. But but still, I know how the game works. I know how to move. I know the let's call it the basics. Let me tell you what happened when I was playing on the PS4. Okay, yesterday and today. Okay, I got on there playing. I'm thinking I'm gonna get some more wins and stuff, right? Like, okay, I'll get some more wins. Whatever everybody's complaining about skill based matchmaking. I played with the most horrible people in the world. It was just ridiculous and infuriating. And this was the issue. Okay, I saw it now. Somebody mentioned that Respawn confirmed that they don't do matchmaking by levels. They do it by the way you move, your kills, how you play each game. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what this one person said. But all I know is I remember I came on my squad. I was level 14. I had a level 4 guy, a level 8 guy, and then the champion squad was level 20, 22, and like 23 or something, right? They were in their 20s, right? Right off the bat, they hit me kind of like level 4, level 20. That that could be a big difference, right? Now I know somebody also mentioned this is true that levels really don't mean anything for. I mean they mean something, but that just means how long you've been playing the game. If you play the game long enough, you can still be garbage and level up, right? We know that, okay? But still, you need something to gauge off of, right? So, okay. So I get into this game, and the first game that I played yesterday, I get into the game, and as soon as we jump off, I ping a place to land, okay? The other guy pings a place to land, and then the actual jump master is literally like having fun with it, like just not even going wherever we ping. He's not pinging where we're landing, so now he's deciding where he wants to land, but he's not even letting us know where we're landing, and he lands on top of a mountain. And now we gotta run and scatter to go into the I think we land it was like by geysers. So we started running towards to where the geysers are at. So then we gotta run, freaking go into the buildings, pick up weapons, whatever. They are getting shot at. Okay, or one of them is getting shot at. Okay, I could see it that they're getting shot at. I could hear it, right? I start running towards their name. Now here's the thing: I'm not playing with a headset. Okay, they're not playing with a headset either. But Apex Legends, you don't need to. You could just ping, right? I'm waiting for them to ping where the enemy is. They never ping where the enemy is. I literally got to get like almost near next to them. I have to see where the rounds are coming from and predict where the person probably is. Go around. I don't see anybody else. He ends up dying. I knock one. The other guys kill me and they kill my team. And I'm like, okay, that was horrible. Okay. A second game I played, right? And I know these guys were just brand spanking new, right? I get knocked in the middle of the firefight. This Bangalore comes to pick me up. We both die. Squad over, right? So I'm thinking like, okay, wait a minute, 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 wait a minute. So I'm playing against and again, it happened over and over and over again because it's skilled based matchmaking. I'm playing with people that don't know how to play at all, right? At all. So that was definitely it wasn't fun. I didn't want to keep playing. Nothing. Nothing because it, as I kept playing, I felt like I kept playing with worse and worse people. People would go off on their own, like wouldn't stick together. Now that happens in the higher level matches, but typically if you're gonna go off on your own, that means because you're a rodeo and you're pretty good, right? But people were just going off on their own. It was just insane. It was a headache. It was horrible. Okay, so skill based matchmaking in Apex, I can admit, is not fine. Is not. Unless I guess you're brand spanking new, then I guess you won't know the difference. I guess. I guess you won't know the difference. But but here's my thing. How are they gonna fix it? Do they just get rid of it completely? Is that the answer? I mean, I'm being honest. Same thing. Let's have this conversation. Do they just get rid of it completely? And if they get rid of it completely, does that mean that you could have a game where you have one predator and a whole bunch of people level 4, and then you get freaking you get to demolish them, and that's just the luck of the draw, okay? Or there might be a game where you have more than one team. Maybe you have 10 teams that are really good, just the luck of the draw, right? So is that what we want? I mean, I guess so. Here's the thing, though. Here's the truth. Any team that's pre-stacked, meaning there's players that are coming together to play together, automatically are going to have an advantage. You know that, and I know that. So as soon as you decide to play the game solo, especially now, if this was a brand new game, that's different. If it was a brand new game, that's different. Every once in a while, you might get lucky and get some teammates that are good, and then you know who those guys are because you'll want to friend them and they'll want to friend you. I know I have played games where as soon as I was done playing, it's like a race to see who friends who first. And it's literally like, oh yeah, yep, I definitely wanted to play with you. And boom, you play. But that's few far in between. All right. The pre-stacked teams are the ones that are already going to have an advantage. So I guess respawn, I guess all we want is go ahead and get rid of skill-based matchmaking. Let's go back to without it and let's let it run for a while and let's see if that truly is better. Cuz we'll see what the randomness is like. Cuz man, let me tell you, it is frustrating. It is frustrating, and I understand what people are saying, right? So some people are saying, like I had a comment that said, if you have bad players playing against other bad players, they're not really gonna get better, right? And I mean, that's I can see the argument for that and the argument against that, but yes, because you don't want it the other way around either, right? If you got bad players and they're playing against elite players, they're not gonna get better either, because you're just gonna demolish them. You're not even gonna give them a chance, right? So I can see it. I can see it both ways. But give me the solution. That's what I'm asking for. What is the solution? Do we get rid of it? Do we get rid of skill-based matchmaking for Apex Legends at least? I don't know if it works well in other games or not, but maybe in this type of game it won't work. Let me know what you guys think Doc Dog 1985. Yo, there's levels to this, man. And when you're at a high level playing with people with a lower level and they don't even know how to ping, we out.